Okay, so a viewer of mine who shall remain anonymous told me to play this game, Formula 2010 Racing. I just thought, why not try it, I guess. So I'm going to be giving a completely honest review of Formula 2010 Racing. It's in beta, so I might have to cut it some slack. But let's just see what this game has to offer. Okay, so here we are in the game. Here's a nice little main menu. So we've got 6 tracks to choose from. We've got Canada, we've got Spa, we've got Hungary, we've got Hockenheim, we got Monza, and we've got Bahrain. Now, all of these tracks are still on the calendar except for one of them, and that is, of course, Hockenheim. So let's go check out Hockenheim. Okay, so here we are in Hockenheim. Here are all the cars. We've got Force India, we've got Lotus, we've got Mercedes, Renault, Toro Rosso, Sauber, HRT, I almost forgot that was even a thing. Virgin, Williams, I want to say, Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull. Yeah, that is all the 2010 F1 teams. But of course, this wouldn't be a half F1 video without driving the Ferrari at least once, so. Alright, so I'm leaving the pit lane now, and this thing is very annoying. I cannot drive with that in the way, I'm sorry. But yeah, as I was saying, here I am at Hockenheim. The reason that I chose this track, like I said before, is because the other 5 tracks were still on the calendar. You can find a bunch of 2024 games with those tracks. As a fellow YouTuber, SGT Gamers joined me. Shout out to SGT Gamer. But yeah, as I was saying, the other tracks you can find on multiple other 2024 games, but this track is not on the calendar, and it hasn't been for like 5-6 years, I think now. But I've got to say, these cars actually feel quite nice to drive. They're probably one of the nicest cars I have ever felt in a Roblox racing game. They do kind of have a lockup system like RIA, but it's not nearly as bad, or not nearly as realistic, I should technically say. It just sort of, it's annoying for like a quarter of a second, but like, the car does turn eventually, but an RIA, it just never turns, like, ever. It's probably just me not knowing how to drive, to be honest, and that was perfectly timed, because I just went extremely deep into that hairpin. You know what, I'm gonna drive like this, because this bloody flag thing, it's probably slightly less annoying, and I actually have a better read of where my car is in terms of track position, so I know if I've extended the track limits or not, which means, in hindsight, this camera is actually probably better than the T-Cam. But yeah, now I want to talk about this track. This track, actually, it looks nice. Like, the scenery on the outside makes it feel, like, sort of real. Like, it's actually at Hockenheim. Like, at least over there. And even on the inside, it does give a nice sort of intense, like, sort of classic Hockenheim feel, like in the middle of a forest, you know what I'm saying? Even though this isn't the classic Hockenheim layout, this is the new Hockenheim layout, it's still sort of, it's a nice job that they're still giving the classic vibe of Hockenheim, if you know what I'm saying. But vibes aside, like, the track just looks like complete. It just looks clean. They've even gone as far as making the grandstands look real. And one final thing I want to say is that the sand traps, they really do catch you out. Like, a couple laps ago, I got stuck in this sand trap. I purposely got stuck in it this time just to show it. But yeah, it really it does make you feel like actually stuck. You have to wait till the grass to sort of be let out of the sand trap, if you know what I'm saying. Man, this flag thing, one thing I want to give to the developers, like one piece of feedback. If they can, because I know a lot of games use this flag UI and it's in the same spot for a lot of them. If the creators can find a way to move this like up here, like over here somewhere, that would be really nice. It's less distracting. I can actually see the apexes if it's up here, whereas when it's here, you just can't see anything. Yeah, that's just one request I have to the developers. Please move this. Thank you. That would be really appreciated. Good one. Alright, I'm about to go for a hot lap now, and yeah, you're coming with me. So yeah, let me just talk you through this hot lap. So power down the final corner, cut that because it lets you, and I'm not complaining. And turn 1 extremely wide. Who cares? Who cares about track limits? I'm still gonna finish this lap. And you come into this corner, you can't see nothing because the fucking flag UI, and then power down, accelerate, yada yada yada, then down this straight, which has a really classical feel like the old Hockenheim layout, and then you come to this corner and you still can't see anything because yeah, you brake too early like I do, Power down early though. Get another track limit warning. That's fine. You actually want those. Those help you with your lap. Don't ask how I know. I don't make the rules. I play by the rules. And then in this corner, you just sort of do something like that. And then power down. Just hold. Never mind. Don't hold the D key fully. I'm just an idiot. Then you come to this corner. You wanna sort of do that. Just lock up slightly. That's fine. And then you come into this corner. It's nice and smooth. Power down pretty early. Hit the apex. Hit another apex. Can we go for 3 apexes? I'm counting that as an apex hit. Then you want to come through here. Who cares about track limits there? And that is a lap. What lap time is it? A 1:24.879. I can drive on Roblox because I'm better than all of yous. And yes. Really quickly before I end this video, I just want to go through all of the car models and see just what they look like. So here's the McLaren. The Yoda foe. That's actually pretty clever. I'll give them that. Here's this year's championship winner, the one and only bed rule. I love how it's just actually just 2 beds and like a sun. That is so funny. Yeah, here's the Force India. Thank you, SGT, for the Force India. Here's the Lotus, which did Kimi Raikkonen race for Lotus in 2010, or was that like a couple years later? I don't know. Here's the Mercedes, driven by 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher, and also Nico Rosberg, who beat Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery in 2016. We can't forget that. Here's the Crashgate Renault. I'm pretty sure this is not actually Crashgate Renault, but it's close enough. Here's the Sauber. Just looks pretty plain, to be honest. Here's literally the worst team in Formula 1 history, the one and only HRT. Here is the Virgin Racing, another pretty crap team in 2010. And finally, here is the Williams, which I have no idea how they did in 2010. I don't know anything about 2010 F1, okay? Please leave me alone in the comments. But if you guys did find this video interesting, then make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to play this game, blah blah blah. All the links and shit will be in the description. Subscribe to SGT Gamer. And I robbed a bank in Chicago. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Please do not arrest me.